Well, you may know the name Scott Sands. You probably heard him on your radio while you were driving around town.
Yeah, his voice has not changed, but he has a new lease on life, and Kaylee Kirby has the story.
You know, I've been chubby most of my life.
You probably recognize that voice, but if you haven't seen Scott Sands recently, he might look a little different.
I was on a trip to D.C. for business and found myself getting tired between walking around to congressional offices and knew I had to do something.
That something has helped him lose more than 100 pounds. The last year and a half, he's been working with local health and wellness company, Rixa Health.
We dig into making sure that they're not eating a lot of processed food, they're understanding all their ingredients that they're eating, high protein, like low processed, so your breads, bagels, refined carbs, those are at a minimum, high protein diets that are very clean foods.
He made a decision to change his health and is using new medical advances to help with that weight loss.
And of course, I did change my eating habits and I am working out, but really the amazing effect of GLP-1 medications has been a game changer for me.
You've probably heard about them, but what exactly is a GLP-1 and how does it work?
It's a weekly injectable medication that helps with food noise suppression, and it does a lot of things on the metabolic end, better insulin glucose exchange and things of that nature to help it be a little bit easier for your patients to make better decisions.
According to the Cleveland Clinic, the FDA approved the first GLP-1 back in 2005. Researchers are still learning about other potential uses and benefits of the drug. For Rixa Health, they say going back to the basics is the approach they take to make the shift a little easier for their patients.
I think it's just been a change in mindset that I wanted to do this. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to feel better, and I've made those choices for myself.
Sands says he has more energy, breathes better, has less back pain, and is more confident.
We don't do any calorie counting or calorie tracking. It's typically not needed for our patients. Once they change that lifestyle approach, it makes the weight loss so much more sustainable for them.
Losing 100 pounds is a huge milestone for Sands, but there's still a few more goals he wants to reach.
But I'm going to shoot for another 25 before the end of the summer. Next time my class reunion rolls around, I want to look as good as I can.
Reporting in Perrysburg, Kaylee Kirby, WTOL 11.
Rixa Health says that one of the misconceptions with GLP-1 medications is that you have to stay on them. They say you can stop them once, anytime you want.